What's up, guys? It's edubs88 here playing some Smite. Arena is the game mode. We're playing as Xbalanque. He's the Mayan god of the hidden jaguar sun. I know nothing about him. Yeah. Anyways, he's the first god that I actually purchased with my favor here, so been playing as him quite a bit lately, and figured we'd give him a roll, see if I can give you guys some tips on playing Xbalanque. First thing you'll notice, I have auto level skills and items off. The recommended items, I mean, if you're new, they're fine, that's great. I highly suggest you start learning about the items fast, as they will make or break your games for you. Having specific stats to counter what's going on in the game and who you're fighting against goes a really long way. It's for auto level skills. I mean, some people prefer to keep that on, I'm sure. I like to take it off. I just prefer the skill order that I like more so than the one that it does on its own. So yeah, we have a Loki on our team. He's pretty powerful. Got a lot of burst damage. He just pops up out of nowhere. He's pretty annoying, goes invisible and whatnot. Hebo is got a lot of mobility and does a lot of damage. Odin, I don't know, I'm iffy on him. He's alright. And Agni, once again, also very powerful. So starting items. What I prefer to start with is the first set of this, and then the meditation, sprint, and 3 health potions, leaving myself, 3 health potions, sorry, leaving myself 145 gold. To start off, I also like to take my 3 once and my 2 twice. The 2 does a lot of damage, especially early on with the poison. The 3 gives you a lot of mobility. The 1 I find just drains a bit too much mana early on. I don't like to start with it. So yeah, let's see if we can get this on her. Boom! First blood, that's how you do it. And like I said, that 2 with the poison, the initial burst from that does a lot of damage early on. One of the things a lot of people forget in the arena game mode is the minions. Those can ruin your game, no matter how many kills you get. If you let these minions go past you and get to your portal, it'll drop your ticket count so fast you won't even know what happened. Alright, so next, gonna grab my 1 because I just like to have the complete set of skills here. On back, we know he's low because, well, he died. So we're gonna pick on him, get an assist in there, back off, pop a potion for some shit so we have it. Always level 5, take your ult. I don't know about a lot of the other gods, but especially on Xbalanque. So again, don't forget about these minions. And boom. As you can see, I've been out in the battle area here for quite some time, and I'm still at full health and full mana. Reason for that is I took those items off the bat, the mana regen, the speed boost, though I haven't used it yet this game, as well as the health potions. I've only used 1 health potion. As you can see, I've been lucky so far, nobody's really targeted me. But it does give you the survivability and the sustain to be able to stay out here a little bit longer. Alright. I'd like to see them push forward here so I can demonstrate how you can use this ult to really control the way a team fight breaks out, especially if they want to initiate it. Boom, here we go. Anhur's going down. Bakasura, gonna focus him next. Take my 2 while we're in the middle of this action. The team's split up. I'm very low on mana. I'm behind everybody here. I'm in a very sticky situation, so I'm gonna pop my G, run away. A health potion on the way just in case somebody does catch up to me, and I'll run back. I have about 2,000 gold to spend here. Once again, that shows you how those potions, the boots, and the mana regen come in handy. So we're going to finish off this. It's best, I find, to get this early off because you do get these stacks from the minion kills for it. The next item I'm going to work on is my boots for the movement speed, as well as a little bit of extra stats. These boots in specific give a bit of attack speed, critical chance, and physical power. Just general stats that work well on Xbalanque. So, popping down the minions once again. My team's alright up there. Odin took a hit, but he's a tank. He can take one for the team. Anhur's coming back. We know that he's low. Kind of popped them all, but we're in a bad position here. Ymir's got me. Freya's popped me up. Ooh, we might get taken down here. Run, 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 run. Oh, we're done. I was hoping that the cooldown on my ult there would pop up fast enough, and we could help out with that, as it does blind them. But it didn't seem like that was going to work out. Bakasura here. Let's see if we can get him. Pop my ult. See, he's running away here. He's going to panic after the stun comes off and try to run back home. Is he still here? Yes, he is. We got him. I think we got him. Did we get him? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Bakasura with his escape ability does jump away. We might be able to get on Anhur here. An assist on him. I'll take it. Alright. Once again, the minions. Don't forget about them. It's a perfect example, actually, because I believe... Oh, no, actually, we're doing not about even in the kills here. Catch Bakasura with some poison, as well as his minions here. Throw my one on, because I do know that my F there, my meditate, is up. So if I do run out of mana, I have that to rely on. Unless you get caught in a lot of crowd control, like just happened there. Not so bad though. Only my second death. I've got 3 assists. They've got 3 kills up on us, however. So we're going to continue to work on the boots here. Grabbing up the boots. I'm going to respawn here. Our ult is also up. So if the enemy does try to advance on us here, Anhur outlevels me only by 1. And I have some teammates here, so let's try to jump on him, see what happens. Freya's going to move in. I'm going to pop my ult and get out of here. Some speed boots as well, just for good measure. Got about 1,000 gold here, so we're gonna finish off those boots, and just for safety, we'll grab 3 pots with that leftover gold that we have. Gonna level my 3 seconds. Reason being, not because it does a great amount of damage to enemies, but because it is an AoE ability, and it also really does well at clearing minion waves later on. So it's something that I do like to go with him, especially fairly earlier. So I do level that one as my second item. Odin's gonna lock us in here with these 2. So we're just gonna throw our bolas with the one on and hope for the AoE damage to do what we need it to do. But Freya pops into her ult and takes us out. Not much we can really do about that. She's got incredible range on that ult. For my next item, as you can see, the CC has been a problem. So what I'm going to do is pop over to our recommended tab. I want to start working on the Hide of the Leviathan. I don't have quite enough to buy it, so I'm just going to wait. And I'm going to clean up on this Bakasura kill. Just because Odin is a little bit slower and I'm worried about him getting away. Grab Anhur here. Pop an ult to make sure that he doesn't get away. And we get the assist on it. Artemis is going to focus us, so we're just going to turn and hightail it out of here. Along with Hebo, Bakasura on our tail. But we have enough distance between us. as you can see with Xbalanque, it is a lot of hit and run tactics, moving in, knowing when to get away, knowing if you can get away, and really dedicating yourself to the kill if you think you can get it. 40 gold, we're going to wait this. The team does seem to be getting pushed a little bit. There we go, but it's alright because it only does take a couple seconds. Frey here's a little bit overextended along with Onhur. Maybe we can turn and get her. I accidentally hit the wrong button there. You might have caught on. I just wanted to pop my speed boots. I hit my meditate. Kind of a waste, especially with the long cooldown on that. But not much you can really do in regards to that. Odin's tanking all these minions, stopping him from getting into our portal. He understands stopping the minions, something that I've actually been doing poorly at this game here. But as you can see, as I mentioned, once you get around level 3 or 4 with Xbalanque's third skill there, the Jaguar Leap, or I'm not sure exactly what its name is, it does nearly clean an entire minion wave in about one go. Just as Odin's ult ends, I'm going to pop my ult to maximize on the stun capability of it. Do get a couple of assists in there. Excellent. Good job. Pop over here onto this Freya to scare her away from our minions so that they can get in through that portal. There's not much she can really do to stop us there. Gonna pop a potion and just run away. Bakasura can do a lot of burst damage himself, and he can slow you, hold you in place. It's very annoying, so we'll just play it safe, get out of there, get our Hide of Leviathan to avoid that CC, which essentially is your bane when you were playing as a hit and run god like Xbalanque. Bakasura, we're gonna miss him with our poison. That's alright, because the rest of the team is right there. Pop on our one for the extra damage. He will escape. We'll turn our attention, however, not chasing. Cleaning up minions. Walk into that trap where there's nobody nearby, just to get rid of it. The great thing is this entire time that I am killing these minions, they all count towards these stacks on my one item, which do give me bonus attack speed, I believe it is. Whoa, we got some weird frame droppy there. Which does give you, oh, you got away. Darn. Sorry, I was a little focused on the action in the game there. Easy to do with a game that does get as intense as this one here. Artemis is on it. She's got quite a bit of range. I'm going to pop my boots off to get away. I'm not actually going to go back. I'm just going to pop my potion here. A good tactic sometimes, if you are really low on mana and you have your meditate up, is to sort of just sit with low mana for a little while and see what the enemy team does. A lot of the times they will think you're an easy kill because you don't have any mana, when in reality you're about to pop up and fill your mana completely on the fly. Get an assist there, still cleaning up minions. Onhur is not paying attention to us whatsoever. Bakasura is, however, so we'll just use our third skill there to dash away, and we're good out of there. I got about 2k gold once again. It's a good time to go back and spend, because you can buy yourself at least the second way into most items, or the second item up into most items. I'm gonna grab this golden bow here. So it does eventually branch off so that your basic attacks also hit enemies around. Combined with the branching bola ability, it can really do some mass damage to large groups in team fights and really force them to sort of split up. Oh my, oh my. I'm not sure what happened there. I thought I had some of my team with me. Unfortunately, it appears I didn't. But those sort of things happen. I was a little caught up in giving you guys all the tips and the play-by-play of what I'm doing and trying to explain why I'm doing it as I'm doing it. It gets a little hectic sometimes, so I might pull some bad maneuvers. I'm only 3, 4, and 9 right now, but I'm up there with the highest in gold. So we're gonna grab the last part of the golden bow, yeah, and go from there. Just so I do know, this is called Rising Jaguar, so from now on I will try to refer to it by its actual name instead of third skill. Dash over here on this Bakasura and leave him being a little bit concerned about his situation. Dash up here. It's really not a good position to be in because the enemy team is going to be coming up in full health any moment now. So we're going to back off, try to get some minion kills. Got 40 stacks on our one item now. So that definitely will help us out quite a bit. Put our branching bull on to help us clean these minion waves. Our team seems to have completely retreated off and left me and one other alone. I'm not sure who it was that was with me, but he did just get killed. As you can see, once again, using the Rising Jaguar to clear pretty well the entire minion wave in one shot, adding all of those stacks on. However, I do believe I've actually maxed all my stacks at this time on that item. I think you can only get up to 40 here. Popping the meditate in the midst of the fight. Some poison, and we clean up the kill. There we go. And we need to back off as Freya has used her ult and ruined us, but she's not going to let us go. At this point in the build, I mean, it's really best to sort of look at what your enemy is building to see sort of what types of things they have, as well as what sort of damage you're kind of dying to. These are all sort of advanced things. So I'm not really going to get too much into that. I'm going to go with the Kin's Blades. As you notice, a lot of the enemies do have a lot of health. This will raise the amount of damage I'm doing to them by the amount of health that they have. So I'm going to work on that item next in hopes that these tankier guys will start taking more damage from my auto attacks. Which also are augmented by the power from my branching bola here. We got this Artemis focusing on us. We're gonna pop our boots to sort of get away a little bit faster, not take so much damage. Wait for our team to sort of reassemble, and it looks like we're getting ready to fight it out here in the middle. Dash forward, popping poison. Freya goes down almost instantly. Gonna use the ult to lock everybody down, hopefully before they get back to base range. Odin sadly locked us away. Loki holds him down, so we clean up enough of the team. As you can see, ensuring our minions get through that portal there. And there's not much they can do about it. More minions going in, the ticket count drops. Click, 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 click. And as I said, that's how you end up winning these games, is with those minions walking through. I mean, the kills are great. They do let you get the gold, which gets you further items, and I got caught there. So I wasn't really focusing on what I was doing. So we're finishing off the Kin's Blade. So yeah, the minions, you know, they are the key to winning this arena mode, as far as I've been able to tell so far. Having them be able to get through is really a benefit. Killing the enemy is more so just to get them out of the way so they can't stop you from really getting at the minions and so forth. And dash forward and hopes to catch this. No, he's much too far, so we'll focus on this Freya now. Taking her health down very quickly. She's gonna have to retreat or die, letting once again more minions through, cleaning more of their minions up. Constant damage and poison. Bakasura's on us. We're gonna blind him. He's gonna get caught by the stun, and we're gonna get away as our team turns and focuses Bakasura to get him off of me. I'd like to hope. Whoa, almost dying. Not quite sure what from. And that's how you win the game. As you can see, not a fantastic score personally as far as the kills versus death ratio, but the assists are there. 13 of them, in fact. I finished even on the KDR, so definitely is a good game in my opinion. 1400 gold. Let's see how we racked up in comparison to everybody else. Not bad. We're up there in the 1400 bracket. 1500 bracket looks like the highest in the game. But yeah, low-key, as I said, a lot of burst damage, goes invisible, comes out of nowhere. He right now does seem to be a very, very popular god to be using. And that's all I got for you guys on the Xbalanque tips. I hope you guys can take something from that, and it helps you do a little bit better while you're out there popping that poison.